Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SSWE and the Meme Federation pay-per-view. Tonight's pay-per-view is, of course, the Horror Show Extreme Rules match. I'm just going to say it's Extreme Rules pay-per-view. And we got a lot of matches. We got a lot of titles on the line tonight. We got a lot of varied matches. First of all, of course, the two Doom Brothers, being JC and Nixon, are facing the Goliath and V2, aka the Weapons of Mass Destruction, for the Tag Team Champions. Now, Alex actually is not participating as the team this time because Alex has their current Inner Circle Hardcore Championship. So now, the two boys without the belts in the group are going to be the new tag team. And of course, they're probably doing a new strategy because, unfortunately for them, they lost the tournament against their opponents they're facing tonight, where it was Alex and Nixon. And now it seems like they're switching strategies up to see maybe that'll give them the win this time. But we'll have to see. We can see a new force of team, the Doom Brothers, or we can see, of course, the dominance of the two most powerful wrestlers in the business right now. Now, it looks like Goliath actually has a new look to him. I guess he's been reborn in a certain way. Maybe he wants to become more of a powerhouse, and he changed up his look to fit it.
Look who it is.
The following contest is a Tag Team Extreme Rules match and is for the ECW World Tag Team Championship. At a combined weight of 350 pounds, the Doom Brigade.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here.
Now, the interesting thing here is they're on the Doom Brothers' home ground. The three kings of hardcore, but that's how it evens out here. V2 and Goliath are bigger and stronger, and that's just a fact. But the Doom Brothers are so well versed in hardcore, they also have the upper hand tonight. So both teams have an equal opportunity tonight. I forgot they don't introduce them, but ladies and gentlemen, we have V2 and the Goliath, the Weapons of Mass Destruction. I'm still working on my introductions. That's not even my job. I have to do two jobs at once because for some reason they don't announce these two. But yeah, we have the Tag Team Championships. They won the tournament fair and square, but the Doom Brothers feel like they deserve a one-on-one shot without a third team ruining it for them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a bloodbath. Of course, the introductions are on their way. Both teams seem intense and more ready than ever.
I'm loving this matchup. The best teams around facing off for the titles.
Now, if we do see new tag team champions tonight, this could be the last time they're holding those belts. Handing it off to the ref is always one of the hardest things to do, because you have the possibility of losing that belt tonight. Oh, this is a tornado tag match. Okay. Oh my lord, Nixon just punched both of them at once, and I don't even know what to look at first here. Goliath lifting Nixon up. I mean, Nixon is a child. JC taking on V2 in a brawlers match. And of course, Goliath has the size, but Nixon has the speed. But Goliath also has the speed here. Insane upper hand, upper advantage, upper hand. Yeah. V2 just did a code breaker to JC, and no one's talking about it. He's use him as a step stool. Goliath, every time Nixon keeps trying to face Goliath, he keeps pushing Nixon off. So JC needs to switch or help out Nixon here. But now Nixon has the upper hand on the Goliath here. Interesting how things are playing out. The Doom Brothers seem to have it on top. Like I said, they are the kings of hardcore, so once the weapons come out, going for a quick pin here. I'm surprised they got to 2. I mean, JC was able to pin V2 and get to the 2 count, which is a pretty huge deal if you think about it. JC's on the middle rope, and Nixon and Goliath, of course, are on the ringside here. Goliath seems to have the upper hand now, and so is V2. It seems like both teams keep getting each other's powers. Goliath just tossed Nixon around like nothing. V2's planning for something here. Wow, he just straight up ran his knee into JC's poor face here. JC's going with the strikes. Goliath is also going for this. JC was angry there, throwing V2 so hard into the turnbuckle he couldn't even follow up with the strike in the corner here. JC has been not letting up on V2. He's going for a quick pin here. Can this really be it, ladies and gentlemen? And how interesting, it was faster than the first time he pinned him. Did you think it'd be the other way around? Now JC, the king of hardcore, gets a bat. He could not hit fast enough. Goliath clothesline Nixon all the way down to the ground. Uh-oh, and now V2 has the bat. JC quickly moves out of the way. That could have been brutal. Oh yeah, of course we have a bat on ringside here. Both teams are not even in the ring. No countouts, obviously. This is an Extreme Rules match. Anything goes. I'm going to be honest here. I don't know what the difference between a no holds bar and an Extreme Rules match is, but I'm just going to call it Extreme Rules because, of course, that is the pay-per-view. While Goliath is just going to town, I don't think it's fall count anywhere, so I don't think you can pin outside. What's the difference between no holds barred and Extreme Rules? I'm going to Google this so I can get this answer. So no holds bars has no weapons, I guess. But I don't know. I haven't seen much no holds bar matches lately. Now, of course, oh, V2 has the bat. Oh, and now JC is getting hit by the bat over and over again. He manages to get out of the way. That was a monster's clothesline on JC's part here. Goliath and Nixon. Oh my lord, he just tossed Nixon over him like nothing. What is V2 doing? The strength. Now this is pretty insane here, ladies and gentlemen. This is anyone's game. I mean, at the beginning, the Doom Brothers were dominating. Now these two are dominating. Oh, and now V2 is going to use a stun JC to his advantage here. Putting the spotlight on him getting beat by the bat, which I don't think we should be showing that, but
Back to the ribs.
Of course, the first weapon cannot break. The bat cannot break, so now Nixon is still getting thrown around by Goliath here. But Nixon manages to counter that hit of a... Okay, now he got through. Nixon is now bleeding. Ladies and gentlemen, Nixon is bleeding. JC's entire body is injured. JC might have a concussion after this match, ladies and gentlemen. It just goes to show these two are dominant and they will not give up the championship so easily. And if they lose, they want to lose against someone who deserves to beat them. And the Doom Brothers are putting up a good fight, but now they just can't seem to catch a break. JC quickly with the attacks here. No one's in the ring, but now Goliath throwing Nixon in the ring. He might go for the pin. Oh, and Goliath is setting up. This might be it. JC is not there to help Goliath. Ladies and gentlemen, that might be it for the Doom Brothers. Ladies and gentlemen, the Doom Brothers were not coordinated enough to win tonight.
ECW World Tag Team Champions, Weapons of Mass
Even the Doom Brothers could not win in an Extreme Rules match. Their home match, but JC was too distracted with V2. He could not help his brother out because Nixon has been getting tossed around this entire match. Of course, we got the two most dominant forces in this company retaining the championship. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Tom beat Donald Trump on the last episode of the Meme Federation, giving Talking Ben a second chance for the championship. Now, here's the unfortunate thing we have to say here. If Talking Ben wins, he gets the championship. Finally. You know, all that hard work finally pays off. You finally won a championship. But if Ben loses, he has to retire. He is going to be leaving the company tonight if he loses. And that was the only reason Donald Trump agreed to this, because Ben has gotten so many title shots. If he loses again, this could be it for his career.
The World Dragon Fighting Championship.
Of course, this is a tables match. You won't be escorted out by Tom because this is a tables match. You cannot have a manager on your side. Now, this does kind of make it even because both men are extremely strong. And to throw one another through a table, I think they both have an equal chance here. But Ben's career is on the line, so he may fight for his life. Because if not, that is it. He is gone. He is out of here.
He will need the performance of a lifetime to become champion.
Ben is not going to give up, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, this man, Donald Trump, is known for firing people. So he may punch Ben's ticket tonight. Although he's not the boss, so technically he can't tell Ben he's fired. But he's going to do the actions required to have Ben fired. This will be a very emotional match tonight. Ben needs to step up his game. Ben is a future Hall of Famer. But if he loses tonight, he may lose legend status if he loses, because his career is over. Especially ended by a man he's faced multiple times and come up short. Ben has a feel for Trump, and by now he has to know his moves. He has to know how to defeat Trump here. Very emotional night indeed. Gonna light some incense because I'm very emotional right now. Oh, they're not even gonna They're not even gonna introduce the. That's just weird. They're supposed to introduce the title, but I hope they didn't mess it up. But here we go here. Ben quickly going for Trump. Very smart for Ben to do. Ben cannot stop. If he has his momentum ruined, he can easily lose. Now Ben's gonna go for a quick win here, I believe. Getting the table here. Trump is getting his bearings, so Ben cannot set up the table here, but Ben is very smart move once again. If that table was set up, that would have been over already. Trump instantly gets up here. Now Ben is possibly foreshadowing. He's taunting, but that's not. He should not be doing this right now. He's going for a submission, but this isn't gonna win the match. I don't know what he's doing here, but it's smart to have every move here. But what isn't smart is allowing Trump to get out of the hold, so Trump now has the upper hand. Very quick knee drop to the face. There's no way Ben was anticipating that. I don't think he's ever seen that before. puts the chokes here, ladies and gentlemen. Ben needs to learn Trump's weaknesses if he wants to defeat him tonight. But Trump is just keeping Ben on the ground. Very smart. But Ben now kicks him in the face from the ground. Trump gets up instantly here. Trump showing his strength here. Oh my lord. Both sides are showing their strength, foreshadowing. Anyone can win this tables match because they both equal the same in strength. Of course, Ben is not human, but some would argue Trump is also not a human. And now Ben is setting up his moves, but this isn't going to do much. He has to throw his opponent through a table. He set up the table, ladies and gentlemen. In the middle of the ring, a very dangerous spot. Oh, and Trump might steal the win! Oh my, ladies and gentlemen, Trump almost... Oh, and Trump, he's setting up here. He knows the table is there. Ladies and gentlemen, that was almost it for Ben. But Ben is still in a danger zone right now. Look at the speed of Trump. Oh, and he's just using gravity to control his fist there. Ben made a huge mistake here. He was getting too... Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, Ben may lose his career. No! Ladies and gentlemen, a quick loss to Ben. His legacy is gone. What has been done? Ben is gone. This was his last match. Ben's career is over. What just happened? He had the upper hand, but Trump saw. He saw the table and he took advantage. My God, Trump is still the champion, and Ben has lost his career tonight. And now we have a very interesting match. Brucey Bigelow versus Ben's friend, Tom, for the TikTok Championship. Now the Mutants won a title on their side, and they want to give the recruit Brucey Bigelow a shot at the title. Now, this might seem like it's a one-sided match, but Tom is probably disheartened after learning that his friend has to leave the company now because he lost the opportunity that he has given him. So this might be bad for Tom here, especially if he loses his title. But this will be good for the Mutants. So both sides have a lot to gain tonight.
One fall, and is for the Action Championship.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Whoa, the announcer just disappeared. That was weird. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Do not discredit Brucey. Now, I don't know what kind of match this is. It's a special match for sure, because I couldn't have Brucey be escorted out by the Mutants. But that's all I know. I kind of forgot, even though it was literally right in front of my face. I didn't read it. But either way, both men are well versed in all sorts of matches, so no one has a specific advantage over the other. Other than the fact that Brucey is still a recruit among the Mutants because he has not gotten some big wins, but if he wins, that'll certainly be a huge win for him. Of course, this motorcycle coming in.
The challenger about to
King Brucey is what they like to call him in the indie circuit. Which is why he has this cape he's earned from that other business that we will not mention. Brucey seems ready. He may seem confident because of he knows that Ben has just lost his career tonight. And of course, Here he is, the legendary. Of course, you always gotta keep your head up, ladies and gentlemen. Tom is gonna try his best here. Stay positive. Reminding Brucey that he's gonna stay champion.
Here we go, guys. The championship
Tom is gonna put up a good fight tonight, and he may possibly keep the title on his waist tonight. But again, because his friend just lost his career, he may be in trouble here. Now, the Animals and the Mutants actually have been having some sort of rivalry. So for Tom to take on the recruit of the rivalry is going to be very showing of the future. Considering Tom is now a solo act, and Brucey needs to give reputation to the Mutants. The future of both of these men's parties really depends on tonight's match.
From Kabul, Afghanistan, weighing in at 256 pounds, Bruce Big Low. And introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 224 pounds, he is the Action Champion, Tom.
Huge crowd eruption for Tom here. Of course, the fan favorite, possibly looking at the title for the last time. Brucey could be looking at the future. Now again, I don't remember what type of match this is, but I think it's a special one. I think it's just a no holds barred, actually. Now Brucey, of course, the brawler here, instantly taking out Tom here. Tom is probably out of it. Brucey's having a strong showing. He's getting to the top rope. This isn't even his specialty. Oh, and just a miss by both parties here, evening out the odds. But Tom is doing the electric chair. He just slammed him on his face, his bag face. His face covered by a bag. And Tom is just kicking his back, targeting his arms. But Brucey instantly up here, the knee, the jumping knee here. Now he's throwing Tom around, dragging him around here. Brucey's going crazy, but Tom is not going to accept that. Tom will not allow that disapproving nod of his head in the corner here. Now Tom is going to show that he's the striker in this situation. I don't know what that was. Tom kind of overestimated his ability to be a high flyer. Look at these brawling moves by Brucey. Brucey's insane. Look at this strength. And he just drops him on the turnbuckle, going for a pin here. Can we have a new champion tonight? Tom instantly kicks out. Of course, the champion of Tom, he will not be done. And now he has him in a hold, but Tom is luckily tall enough to reach the ropes naturally. Brucey is letting it all in.
Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target.
Brucey's setting up here. Brucey is just throwing Tom around. Tom quickly rolls out of the way here. Now he has Brucey thrown out of the ring here. Tom going outside the ring. I think this is no holds barred. Or falls count anywhere, I think. I think it's falls count anywhere. Or is that the next match? Either way, I don't think there's a count out. Which is why the ref was not counting here. Now Tom is powerbombed to Brucey here. Can that really be it for poor Brucey? Brucey almost lost there. Would have been a huge hit to the Mutants. If Brucey loses tonight, the Mutants are not going to be happy, because Brucey has not been giving them much wins.
The champion's down. The champion's down. Oh my God, we can have a new champion. Barely kicks out.
Oh my God, Tom almost lost there. I didn't even talk because I thought he was going to kick out. Now Brucey's setting up here, but Tom is not going to allow that to happen. Helping his friend Brucey up.
Placed to the corner.
Throws him in the turnbuckle with the recoil of that toss. Shows the anger of Tom here. What on earth is he planning here? What? Look at the strength of Tom. What even was that? That has to be it for Brucey. There's no way he can kick out of that. Brucey kicked out of that. I don't even know what to call that move. Oh, and Tom is gonna set up here.
It might be time for a change of strategy. His best move didn't get the job done.
And Brucey took the fist to the face. This could be it. Tom is setting up already. Brucey punches so quickly he couldn't even connect. My God, Tom, that would have been it for Brucey. Tom was sitting out all the movesets. He's going for a quick pin. Tom kicks out quickly. Of course, Brucey is not done. Why is Brucey taunting? Now Tom is going to take him to the corner, I believe. No, he couldn't figure out his life, so Brucey got out of it. Now Brucey's the twist of the arm here. Oh my Lord, that had to be insanely painful, actually. Jesus. I'm surprised his arm didn't break. Now Brucey using the fists to his advantage here. Brucey is putting up a pretty good fight. But will it be enough to take out the legendary Tom? Oh my Lord. Knee to the back of Tom. What is Brucey doing up here? And he just did an elbow drop from the top rope. What is Brucey setting up here? There's no way. What is Brucey doing? He connected. Can we have a new TikTok championship tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, Brucey won. Brucey beat Tom. What? That has to be a huge upset to everyone in the studio tonight.
Wait a minute.
No, what is Brucey doing?
What's he thinking now?
He already won the title. What is he doing? He won. What's the point of this? Brucey showing the Mutants are not here to mess around. Brucey won the title here. My God, ladies and gentlemen. The Animals got defeated tonight. Now, for those of you that didn't watch, Alexei Yosef beat the Tornado Tombs for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship because he beat Rey Mysterio for it. And now, Alexei's teacher, Nico, is going to face Alexei for the Cruiserweight because, again, we don't really have a Cruiserweight division. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, the two Cruiserweights are going to attack. I mean, this is going to be an insane match. These two have always had a bitter rivalry here. Even when they teamed up for the Tag Team Championship, that thing was not going to be permanent. It was a temporary alliance. But unfortunately for them, they could not come out on top.
It is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Are you guys ready?
Now here the teacher is wanting to teach his student the lesson here. Nico, of course, making everything about him by competing tonight. He let his student be happy with the title he got. Nico is brutal, but he's also not a coward. He is not going to let up tonight.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
Because he always wants to have the upper hand on his student here. And taking his student's belt that he beat from a legend will surely hit that nail in the coffin, saying that Nico will be the best that there's ever been, the best assassin there has ever been. Of course, good metaphor here. Both parties always have something to teach each other. Even the student can teach the teacher. And here is the new champion, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to say, but Alexei does not look good with that title on him. Very fitting. And I don't mean that as an insult. Oh, literally fitting. No pun intended, ladies and gentlemen. I am a comedian. Alexei seems pretty confident. That's very good for Alexei here.
Now, can he rise to meet the challenge?
Now, I think this is a no holds barred. Because every match should be a special match unless it kind of glitched out, but I can't control that. Alright, now we have two high-flying assassins in this ring together. Very dangerous place to be. I apologize if you hear any wind. It is extremely hot. It is summertime in California. Moscow.
Pounds, Nick Rusev, the Assassin. And introducing the champion from Belgrade, Serbia, weighing in at 204 pounds. He is the WWE Cruiserweight Alex, the Assassin, Yosef.
Showing off that title here, very confident. Will that confidence drain as the match goes on?
The championship. And the champ is staring daggers right back at the opposition.
Now, if Nico gets his belt, that means a lot to poor Alexei tonight if he loses it to his enemy and teacher, former teacher, Nico. And Nico's quickly, again, both of these opponents know each other's movesets, so they know how to counter each other. Oh my lord, I don't think Alexei, he's going for a quick pin here. Alexei almost, I mean, I'm surprised he got to 1 there. Oh my, did you just see that? I didn't know these two men had that strength. Of course, the high-flying Alexei using the high that beats the tornado for that championship. Look at the agility of this man. Going to the top, an assassin to the top. What is he? Oh my lord. How many flips was that? Nico, very advanced fighting technique, whereas Alexei is less orthodox and more high fly. Look at that! He made Nico high fly this time. And so no count outs. I think this is a fall count anywhere, because the ref came outside with them, and I think the last match was no holds barred.
Look at this.
And Nico breaking his back. Smart move. Alexei cannot do these high-flying moves if his lower back is destroyed. Of course, if you make him paralyzed. And of Nico reminding us that he is also a high flyer here. And he's going to go for a brutal submission to Alexi's legs, targeting his legs here, ladies and gentlemen. Assassin is very strong when it comes to submissions. So that's always a scary place for either man to be.
And out of the ring he goes.
They throw Nico out of the ring here. Alexi, interesting strategy. I think this is a falls count anywhere, so he could pin him on the ground here. What is Alexi planning to do here? Oh my, that looked brutal. That actually looked deadly. He's going for a pin here. Will he keep his title tonight? He almost beat his teacher. Spinning in his face, showing that he's better. Now Nico knows. Oh my, look, the slaps and the kicks, the punch. Alexi, you can tell there's anger in both of these men's attacks. Alexi seems to be gloating here. Oh, and this might be it for Nico here. The student might just simply win. Easy as that. I don't know how that didn't get to 3, but Nico managed to kick out. If you kick out of that finisher, ladies and gentlemen, that's a hard thing to let up. You cannot let that happen again. Alexi, of course, with the no momentum backflip, gets countered. Alexi very quick on the dot here. He's going for, oh my, I thought he was going for the pin, but he just straight up went for 2 suplexes at one time. Very impressive feat. Nico saw that punch coming a mile away. Look at that kick to the face. Now he's throwing him into the stairs here. Slipping and sliding everywhere. What go do? Oh my lord. Okay, that has to be it for Alexi. Ladies and gentlemen, the teacher beat the student. Just a few moves. And now the teacher has the title.
And the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Nick Rusev, the Assassin.
A night and
Ladies and gentlemen, Nico beat his student just days after he won the title, taunting his student. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special match, of course, before the main event. We have the reuniting of teams Tupac and Biggie versus EDP and Speedy. Now, the two rappers have their excuses, and honestly, their excuses sound very valid. So, they said, you know what? Let's throw them into hell in a cell. No escape. And if they do escape, it's their responsibility to what they're going to do outside of the cage. Now, this will show who the better team is. The YouTubers beat them, actually. And, of course, I believe Tupac might have beaten Speedy on a one-on-one match. Don't quote me on that. So now this is going to even the odds here. And it's going to be very telling what happens tonight. Now, of course, we got star power here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just look at this. Look at this screen. Tell me that you found better star power. You cannot. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. They have entrances now. Tupac, one half of the team, but I guess both teams aren't unified yet because they don't have an entrance. Hopefully that will change soon, because they are a good team. Even though they lost their first match together, I believe they have some potential. Now, if they lose tonight, the future of the two friendships, Tupac and Biggie, really rides on tonight's match. Because if they lose, they will just blame each other now because they can't blame the other team. They lost. The other team beat them fair and square. No disqualifications. Wait, I remember what happened. The two teams faced off, and it ended in a countout. Both teams being a draw. So now they said put it in a cage, no countouts. So now there will actually be a winner tonight. One of these teams will win tonight. And maybe they'll target the tag team champions, or they're doing this for fun. Who knows what the true motivations of both of these teams are here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 11:11 a.m. So make sure to make your wishes. Don't say it out loud. Don't tell anyone. The legend is here in the building. My God. I can't believe he's really here. I don't think the announcers are introducing them for some reason. Of course, the city of New York on the screen behind him. Okay, for some reason they're not introducing these, but of course, no introduction needed. This is Biggie Smalls. Seems very determined here tonight, very focused. Also seems kind of scared. He seems to be acting strange tonight. Confused, I guess. Biggie Smalls getting in the ring. Nothing more to it, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at his glory. I think he is hungry for EDP, because EDP has been hurting him the past few days. The many looks, the many attires of Speedy here. Of course, the dance moves here. The thing I like about Speedy, he has always nice attire. It seems like every show he has different attire on. But of course, this match is very important. Of course, showing off. How can you not show off when you have the reputation of Speedy? I mean, really. Him and EDP seem to have some sort of alliance here. Oh no, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. My God. Why is he here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Why is he in this arena tonight? Does anyone know, ladies and gentlemen? I don't think so. I do not think so. Slowly walking his way to the ring here. No funny business. Of course, right into the steps here. Everyone seems to be cheering for him. I don't think they should be, but I mean, whatever. Alright. We're gonna have some crazy forces, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a reason this structure is called the
Alright, tornado tag in the Hell in the Cell match, ladies and gentlemen. Tornado tag match. So now everyone can get a taste of each other instead of being restricted to tags. They can do whatever they want, and nothing's gonna stop them.
Stretch. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Now, it's strange. The roll. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. I got confused. They got tables already within the first few seconds of the match. This is already getting interesting here. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so sad. I might have to end the match because I forgot this match is really glitchy when I have the competitors fight. Well, this is depressing. Alright. Well, that's that, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know who wins that. I guess we'll see at the end of the show. But luckily, we have the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Vasily and Walter White in a last man standing match, meaning they have to keep the other man down for 10 seconds in order to win here.
Go! Get him!
Why is there an audience member yelling in my right ear? But of course, we wanted to clarify the Big Po will not be taking place because he already has 2 titles and he does have a possibility of winning, even though it's a third of a chance if this was a triple threat match. It'd just make it too confusing if the Big Po won. If he had 3 belts, it'd kind of just ruin the momentum of any champion. So the Big Po will maybe get his chance.
And is for the All-Star Internet Television Total Northern Action Championship.
My God, that's a mouthful. Oh, here he is. The legend. Walter coming from their gold. Or the green, I guess. It's not a gold belt, so it's like a green belt. No introductions? What? What did I just say? Because Walter's not messing around here. What more is there to do? Just walk to the ring, get the job done. That's Walter's quota. Quota? Is that the correct word? That's his philosophy. That's the way he is. That's the way he thinks. Walter is not going to let his guard down. He knows and respects Vasily.
Big matches are where this guy thrives.
But that doesn't mean he's going to let him win tonight. Walter's going to give Vasily everything he has. Of course, so is Vasily, because this is a title to Vasily. Means a lot. I mean, that's pretty much mostly what he does have his super slaps, but his injury and everything, winning it back from Trump after his huge injury, because he had to vacate the title, is a pretty big deal. And if he loses his title tonight, the future of Vasily will be unknown. Of course, I forgot they're not introducing them yet. But look at Vasily. Look at this dominant being. The belt has been around his waist for a very long time. Vasily is ready for his opponent.
It's a big fight feel here tonight as the
Vasily will not let up on Walter White. Two legends in their own rights. This is a dream match because no one even knew Walter was going to return. I don't know why they're booing him. That's kind of weird.
The champ has never looked
Vasily,
more
of course,
focused,
meditating.
laser-focused on the task at hand.
Vasily, Walter's getting fired up, it seems. Vasily getting a feel for the crowd here. Very smart on his behalf. Vasily needs everything he can to beat Walter. But interestingly enough, Walter needs everything he can to defeat Vasily. Two powerhouses. The aura around everyone is excruciating. I know that doesn't really make sense, but don't worry
Introducing the
about it.
challenger from New York, weighing in at 167 pounds. And introducing the champion from Russia, weighing in at 273 pounds. He is the All-Star Internet Television Total Northern Action Champion, SSWE.
The main event.
This title has
And of course, it's a last man standing match.
Main focus.
It has to be. Because this is truly the type of match to show who's the better man. Who can keep who down. This is surely a match for the history books tonight.
The champion came out here somewhat gloating.
And the bell rings just like that. Walter tries to go for the attacks. Vasily blocks and slaps, but now Walter got a feel for Vasily here, dropping him on his face. Stepping on his hand, very smart move on his behalf. You gotta target his hands to stop the slap from occurring. As if that super slap connects, that's it. Now he's targeting his arms here. Walter, oh no, he's doing the, oh, and he just destroyed Vasily's main power source here. Walter very strategic with his moves here. Now Vasily gets the upper hand, unironic, no pun intended. Oh, this is a very dangerous place to be. Oh my lord, he just stomped on Walter's head. There's no, like, denying that. He literally stomped on his head. Shouldn't that be a DQ? Oh, and now Walter's delivering the slaps to Vasily here. Vasily quickly gets up. Very smart. He has to get up, ladies and gentlemen. Now Walter's dominating Vasily right now. Vasily needs to get his act together here. He's countering the moves, but will that be it for Vasily? Will that be all he needs? Walter very, very strategic here. Very smart. Walter's attacking Vasily here. We might very much well have a new champion here. Vasily. Oh my lord, I didn't even know Walter could do that. What on earth? Of course, can Vasily get up before the 10 count? He does seem to be in trouble here. Walter is confident, but his confidence might be his downfall. Vasily was down, but he just reset the count by attacking Vasily. Oh, and Vasily stops that. Oh, and the slap to the face here. Vasily connecting. He just hit a super slap on Walter right out of nowhere. What just happened? Ladies and gentlemen, Walter might be down for the count. Vasily just hit a super slap out of nowhere. Vasily calmly waiting here. A waiting game indeed here. That one slap, and Walter's slowly getting up on his feet here. He just hit Walter with another super slap. This might be... Oh my lord, Vasily! And now, starting the count again here. Laid Walter out after he thought he can get up. My god, Vasily with the super slaps. And Vasily really could... What is Vasily doing? He could have won, but for some reason he reset the count. Vasily very impatient here. He wants to inflict pain on Walter for Walter inflicting pain on Vasily here, but unfortunately for Vasily, Walter counters. Walter has... Oh my lord! Walter just hit an end of days on Vasily. We might have a new champion tonight. Vasily overestimated himself. Walter pulled it out of nowhere. We're almost at the 10 count, and Walter is getting confident. Ladies and gentlemen, Vasily barely getting up in time, wearing Vasily down. Oh my lord, Walter just hit a Superman punch out of nowhere. What? He just hit him with a... Oh, and Vasily avoided death. That could have been it. Oh my god! Vasily with the super slap again! All Vasily has to do is wait and he might have the win here. No, what are you doing, Vasily? And now Walter has the upper hand because Vasily's acting like a buffoon here. Vasily had that in the bag, but for some reason he keeps attacking Walter. Oh, and Vasily countered very strategically here. Gonna let Walter up here. And he hit Walter with another super slap. Ladies, what more is there to say? Walter White cannot escape the super slaps. He needs to counter the slaps. The ref is going for the count. Vasily needs to back up. He cannot be tempted to hit Walter here and ruin his win. Walter gets up fast. I don't think Vasily wasn't even expecting that. He was taunting the crowd. Now he just has him stuck here. Oh my lord! He just tossed Walter over the ring, the ropes. That was a pretty big fall there. Walter might be down here. The ref is counting. The ref is counting. It seems to be getting faster and faster the higher and higher he gets here. Will that really be it? Walter's weakness is heights? And Walter gets up right before the count ends. Vasily was about to hit a devastating slap, but Walter quickly gets on top. He goes for his head. Very smart move. Without his brain power, he cannot use the super slap.
Arm trapped.
Walter just kneeing him in the face or chest. He's just stomping on his kidneys. Oh my lord. What is he doing to poor Vasily here? He's just breaking his wrists. His slapping hand, ladies and gentlemen. Now Walter here. Now he has Vasily down for the count. Quite literally. Walter is very confident in his ability here. At the end of the day, two legends. Vasily needs to get up. The face of Meme Federation may lose tonight. They're 2 seconds away. Vasily barely makes the count. Walter impatiently Lets him back. Walter is setting up for another end of days. Ladies and gentlemen, that might be it for Vasily. We might have a new champion tonight. Walter might be the new champion tonight. Vasily. He could have easily won if he did not attack Walter. He hit Walter 4 super slaps. Vasily is not going to get up. He is out. Ladies and gentlemen, just like that, Vasily loses his title.
Here is your winner and new All-Star Internet Television Total Northern Action Champion.
Truly a huge win for this superstar, or should
Walter's end of days finisher is brutal. For Vasily to get up after one of them and then escaping the second one, in a way it was almost inevitable for Vasily to get hit for a third time. Vasily had the win. He had 5 slaps to Walter, but for some reason he just could not let back the anger he has towards Walt and attacked Walt, resetting the count. But at the same time, Walter won the match fair and square, meaning Walter is the better man here. We hope you guys enjoyed tonight's pay-per-view. I sure did. A lot of changes here, and we hope you have a good day, because this isn't shot during the night today. It's shot during the day. Have a good afternoon.